Goodbye to the puppies. Bye, puppies.
Cheese.
Trees.
Cheese.
Trees.
Yeah.
Cheese.
There's
Trees.
a lot of them, haven't
Alright, you guys, so I got more stuff from Gap Kids. I am not kidding. So cute. Should I just do a little haul? Let me prop this up. Okay. So funny, you're in the cabinet. Okay. So these little shoes. The second she sees these, she's gonna run in. She loves it when shoes come. She's obsessed with shoes. She loves trying on shoes. And then this is a little rash guard that I got her because she's a little fair girl, and I don't want to get sun all over her. So she did really well in this last year, or in one like that last year. And then what made me place another order really was because I was looking for a rash guard. I ended up just getting the shoes. So I thought those would be good like for now and when it gets really hot. I just love little slip-on shoes like this. I was so tempted by all this Beauty and the Beast stuff. I'm just obsessed. Olivia's middle name is Belle, so I mean, not that that's the only reason I like these anyways, but look at how cute these pajamas are. You guys, but look at these like real little, how adorable is that? What's her name? Emily Noel. Her first name is Belle. Let me get this. She needs to get that. And then this was so cute. It's like Belle with Bucks. So I thought that stuff was cute, you know, like the pajamas are kind of cartoony, and I mean these are too, but they're nice looking, you know. It's super adorable. Even if it was cartoony, I'd love it. But I'm just saying that's kind of fun and different. All right, so gotta do some laundry. My parents are about to come over in a little bit. I'll see y'all later. Run, run, run. Way too early. I was up last night until 4 o'clock watching Big Little Lies. I like binge watched the whole thing. It was really good. It was worth it. So I was gonna say Pretty Little Lies. I was telling someone about it. I was telling my grandma last night that I was gonna start watching it, and I said Pretty Little Lies, and she had no idea what I was talking about. Based on like a book. Speaking of, is Pretty Little Liars still even on? Like, I'm being serious. I don't know if it's on or not. This light. Let me turn this light on. So it's pretty early right now. Olivia's in there playing. She kind of got up early too. I was kind of hoping she would sleep in so I could, but no. So yeah, it was really good. Apparently it's based on a book, and the whole there's 7 episodes, and that's like all of them for the first season, which I think there's only to be a first season because it's based on a book that I don't think continues or anything. And it really wrapped up. Like I wouldn't really want to see more. I mean, I would. Like I like the characters, but the story's done, you know. When I started watching it, I had no idea that all of them had even been on. I was just gonna watch like the first few episodes and just start it. And it was like I could not stop watching it, and before we knew it, it was like 3:30, and I was like, oh my god. But I felt like I couldn't stop watching once I had started, you know. It was really good. So like, I'm not gonna spoil anything, obviously, because I'm really just like wanting to talk to people that have watched it, but. And also what I'm about to say like happens in the first minute of the first episode. Basically like the first episode's called Somebody's Dead. So in the first minute of the first episode, you find out somebody dies, you know, at this like fundraiser that they're having for their kids' school. It's like this group of women. It's Reese Witherspoon, Nicole Kidman, Shailene Woodley, a bunch of people. And so like you find out that someone dies, so that's not a secret. So the whole entire thing, you don't find out. Literally, I thought, well, maybe we find out in this episode. And then I realized like the whole premise of the entire series was based around who trying to figure out who got killed and why. And it's like everybody in town like had all these problems with one another, and you're kind of wondering like who's it gonna be. And I'll be honest with you, like. That wasn't predictable at all until the end, because it was like everybody kind of had something going on. It was kind of, I don't want to say anything. But there's like 3 twists. So obviously it's like, not twists, but it's like the person, you find out who gets killed at the very end of the 7th episode, the last episode. And then you find out kind of like, you know, who does it. And then there's a 3rd twist. If you've watched it, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not even going to like allude to what it could be if you haven't seen it. But you know what I'm talking about. Like, I don't want to say anything else, but you know what I'm talking about. Kind of you find out at the end something. Did you totally see that coming? I'm not talking about the person that dies or the person that does it. I'm talking about the other twist that you find out kind of about, you know what I mean, about the person that dies and one of the moms. Did you totally see that coming? I saw that coming and I was thinking that would have been so cool if I hadn't have known. It was exciting though when it finally happened. You were like, oh yes, like, but it was good. I would recommend it. Definitely watch it if you can. If you like to like binge watch shows or if you're looking for something good to watch. I really did like the characters though. Maybe they could have continued it. Cause you know, like the person that was like watching them at the end. So you kind of felt like it wasn't over. But it kind of was. I mean, I don't really know what they would do. But on another, like, kind of similar note, which is funny because I just mentioned this. My drawer is such a mess. I need to clean out all of this. Can't find anything. Did you guys... Oh, let's use this blue. I'm trying to use up the blue. Not that I'm trying to use it up, but I know, like, I've had it for a while. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like it's almost, like, you know, I don't want to leave it open too much longer. Okay, this is so dumb to even say. Like, it's got to be over, right? Pretty Little Liars is over, right? I mean, that's done. And I'm just being honest with you. Like, I have not watched that until I used to do like videos talking about it. I was like so into it. I like read the books. I was like, do you guys remember that? And now it's just, and then all of a sudden it was like I just couldn't care less about it, you know? Like I was just done with it. You know, I was just done with it. I don't know, it's weird, right? You know what I feel happened? I feel like it just got too much. Like they were just trying to add too much in. I think it could have been really good. Or maybe I just don't, let's see, I'm totally out of it. Like I'm messing up my makeup and. Goodbye, nice talk to you. It's time for me to go. It just kind of got weird. And then ABC Family like changed and I just didn't care anymore. Is that weird? It's done though, right? It's done. Now, let me just tell you. So, is it worth it for me to go back and like finish it? I'll tell you where I kind of stopped watching. I stopped watching around the time where it was like after when they did all that red coat stuff and like Cece, and then they found that room. Oh, no, what's his face got shot? Was it Ezra? Yeah, Ezra got shot. And I'm telling you, I probably never truly enjoyed watching it after that. Oh, it's starting to rain. It's so weird. It's one of those days where you know it's gonna come. The huge storms are coming through. And like it looks yellow in here because it's like, I think we're gonna have tornadoes today. I feel like I'm putting on way too much mascara. This is just like a chill day. Like I'm not really doing any like big makeup. I'm not filling in my brows or doing anything. I like to just do really light foundation and usually just mascara and that under eye stuff. I have been loving this Trish McAvoy. I can't find anything, I'm telling you. I put it back and it disappeared. No, okay, right here. The Instant Eye Lift. I really like that. It's not like a really light, bright concealer, kind of like the Prep and Prime or like something like this. This is good for your skin. That's what I usually use. But this is like, it corrects your dark circles. Which honestly, I felt like I was going to look a whole lot more dead than I do today. I felt like death when I woke up a minute ago. Oh my God. This is the best angle ever. So that's pretty much it. Let me know. Watch that show if you haven't. What is that? It's some perfume. Oh, it's another perfume. Watch that show if you haven't. I feel like this is the lipstick. I love that. So tell me, do you think it's worth it for me to, I keep looking in the wrong side. Do you think it's worth it to watch Pretty Little Liars to catch up? I don't know. Yeah, so I stopped watching around the time the guy got shot, and then it got very confusing. I think Cece became a man or something. I don't know. I just remember people talking about that. I never watched that. Like, I didn't watch that season when that happened at the end. It just got so boring. I just want to know what happens. I don't even want to waste my time watching it. Maybe I need to just look it up. I need just a little, like, synopsis of what happened. If it's even done. Is it done? Good night. And then, like, that show, what's it? Big Little Lies, like, wraps up in 7 episodes. Okay, you guys, so I'm gonna, okay, I'll talk to you. What's happening? Why can't this just stay in there? What happened? It looked fine, and then I started messing with it. Okay. Alright, you guys, so Smoothie King messed with my life. I don't know, man. They changed the Slim and Trim smoothies and now they taste like chalk. And so I got this one called a Lean One. I'm not trying to lose weight, I just don't like to get like really, I like to have these, I just don't like to get the ones that are super sugary and gross. I think, you know what it is? That's the one that they used to give me by mistake instead of the Slim and Trim sometimes, but now the Slim and Trim is awful. Like, it's 10 times worse than that. It makes me so mad. I always go and get them before we go to the grocery store a few times a week. Just annoying. Makes me so mad. Like, why would they mess with something that was good? They've already got one that tastes like chalk with a Lean One. Why would they make two now that taste like, has that like protein shake taste? You know what I mean? Like, why would they do that? So now I have nothing. So now I have literally nothing to get at Smoothie King. It's great. So I know I've like suggested that a lot in the past. So now I'm saying don't even bother. So we're going to lunch, and then we're going to the Ballard Outlet. Hopefully I can find something good there. Got really serious when the camera came on.
No, I just.
That was telling some good jokes.
No, they're just not appropriate.
No,
for
we're not gonna. We can't share those jokes. But anyways, it's a beautiful day. It's gotten cold again. I always what?
Are we going to the outlet first?
Let's go ahead. Yeah, we can enjoy lunch. Yeah, I always talk about the Ballard Outlet, or maybe I don't. I feel like I do. I feel like what it is, maybe it's when people ask like where I get stuff, or I'll tell them in a comment. I don't think I've ever like talked about it much in videos. Maybe not. I don't know if I've ever talked about it much in videos, but it's really cool. Like you can find a lot of good stuff there. So I'm looking for this particular tufted ottoman thing for our front living room, because the one that's in there now is pretty old. I got it from the Ballard Outlet actually when we lived in our last house. It's not old like by any means, but I'm just saying, like, when I got it, it was just there, and it was like a gray upholstery that looks kind of blue now because it's gotten faded in the sun from those transom windows in there. Like, the fabric just wasn't very nice on it, and I didn't pay much for it, but I thought about maybe getting it recovered. But the legs on it are white, and I want kind of like a limed oak, you know, for that room. So I don't know. Brad, we look at our outfits today. We're both just gray.
It's good stuff.
Brad loves his gray. I do too, but we're both wearing like the same exact shirt.
No, yours is blue.
Mine's gray.
Looks blue to me.
I'm gray. So I'll show you guys what it looks like in there. Goodbye. Brad said I like rolled out of the car. Don't you get excited when you pull up to somewhere? And this is like a place where sometimes things go really fast. I feel like I should have just like ditched out at the curb. Like I should have just rolled out and went in. It's bad, huh?
Alright.
I'm so excited. Are you excited?
Oh yeah.
He loves
I'm
this.
ecstatic.
He loves this place secretly.
Yeah,
He found a good table for the basement here. I was gonna order it. It was like $499, and I was like, just go and see if you can find one that's similar, that's round. And he went and he found the same exact one, and it was $199, and you got an additional discount. It was like $140 something. Oh my gosh, I'm so cold. Should wear my sweater in. So I found two things already. I put them to the side for. They were like kind of at the front. Brad went to look for the little other thing, but I found two of those ceramic pot things that I like. Oh, these are nice. Those stools. Let me see. That's cute. Some cute pillow covers. There's Brad. Did you see it?
Is the same thing as that table, like a long shelf.
Let me see. I put the two things at the front. A lot of you guys wanted to, were asking about those like shallow chests that I use. We have a bunch of them here. $249, and then it's 40% off of that. This is cute. I don't know where we would use it. We don't really need another one of those little shallow tables. Looks like they just got a lot of new stuff. That's another nice little one. Yeah. It'd be pretty in the basement. We already have that one.
Yeah.
The thing is just so good that if it ever came in, I think it would go like really quick, you know? Yeah, but it's teal.
Yeah, I can get it
Oh,
over
yes,
here. You said you
same.
just need a yard of this. You're gonna have a little bit over.
That's cute. That little.
So many of the ones you bought, there's like 1,000 of them.
Oh yeah, that's a good mirror. That's in our
That was
basement.
cracked at the top.
Look, there's one that's like half size. That'd be nice. What about, oh, that little peacock mirror is cute. I really do want to get something for the foyer.
This looks just like the one.
I know, it does look like a window. Let's do,
The black one.
that little peacock mirror is adorable.
That thing?
Yeah, that's, that.
You
I
have
think-
one of those.
Yeah, I know, I'm just saying it's cute. That's too tall though. You know what I kind of thinking? What if we got the same one that's in the dining room? Because that's what I originally bought to go over there. And then I ended up using it in the dining room. That one over there, that little arched one. You know?
Are these ones?
Yeah. Because that's what I originally
This?
bought. And yeah. I like this one. Yes. I kind of don't like the idea of getting two of the same ones. You know what I mean?
I know.
$278.
And it's 40% off.
Yes.
It's
So
really pretty.
2 for 80.
That mirror might be too big.
They're like 110 off or so.
It's still good for a mirror. Yeah, I think I want that one.
The one around 116,
Yeah, let's do that one. That's pretty.
70, something like that.
I actually almost ordered that exact one. I didn't realize it was this thick.
Is there anything else in here though?
Yeah. It's under Tiffany. Just go put it with the pot. Thanks, honey. Sorry, this is like my happy place. I love this place so much. I could like get lost in here. Every time I come, I'm like in a hurry, I feel. Because we don't have Olivia with us today. We're out for our like lunch date, so I always feel like we're like trying to hurry to get home. Oh, this is cute. Look at this. It's like a little peach upholstered chair. These are pretty. Yeah, I know. I mean, okay, I just want to make sure. Oh, look, there's our stools. They have good art too. I'm just funny about art. Like, I don't like. Yes. I just don't like, you know what I'm saying? Unless I feel like it really was meaningful or someone did it. I just don't like to buy random stuff. Ooh, those would be pretty in the basement.
They don't have.
Of course, it's. Oh no, look, they're up there. So excited. When I was checking out, a lady said, you hit the jackpot with those two. That's exciting to get a really good deal on something. I don't think I showed them the lamp or they're called lamp slips. They're like, not really jars. One of them actually does open, I think. So there's 4 different ones on their website. And they're just white, ceramic, like beautiful, they look like pots, but not all of them open. They're meant to be like lamp forms, you know, like lamp slips, but they're not lamps. You know what I mean? Like you can style a bookcase with them, and I have 2 of them. If you guys have like seen pictures of my, oh yeah, I ate there once, I think. I came
That
over
one?
here. Yeah, it looks
You
really
eat
like
this
Irish.
all the time.
Yeah, that's right. We get the big potatoes. It looks like really Irish pubby in there.
Gotta get my order right.
No, they never did get your order right. You'd say Brad would order he likes his sandwiches plain.
It was
Yeah.
open face roast beef, but it came with 3 cheeses. So when you say no cheese, they would literally just take off one of the cheeses and leave the other 2 brands.
You'd
on.
say totally plain.
Yeah.
No cheese. And then they would bring, what is that? Oh, that's FedEx. You gotta tell them to sign for it. Because they're actually ringing the doorbell. Anyway, so I have 2 of them, and they're kind of expensive, and I got them years and years ago at our old house, and I've always wanted more of them. But when we redid the kitchen, I put, you know how we have like the open side, not the side with the X's with the glass on top, but the side that's open. I thought it'd be pretty just to kind of collect them up there, so I moved mine over there. And I thought about ordering some the other day, and I was like, no, I'm just gonna, as I find them at the outlet, I will collect them. So when I first walked in, and you never see these at the outlet, when I first walked in, that's why like I stopped filming when we walked in, because I like made a beeline for them because I had to like talk to the lady, and Brad like went around to look for the other thing, which they didn't have, but whatever. We're looking for this certain ottoman that they sell, but I think I'm just gonna have to order it when it goes on sale. But anyways, so they had two beautiful, that's all they had, two of the white forms, and they were the largest, the second largest ones, and they're $119 each. Yes, there's one that's slightly bigger. I have the two small ones. So they had both of those, and I'll show them to you when we get home because they're kind of packed in good now. They're $119 normally, and I got them for 60% off. I don't know exactly how much it was, but I think they ended up being like 40 something each, because then they were on sale again or something. I don't know. And the lady was like, yeah, you hit the jackpot on these because these never come in. So that was exciting. I think I'm gonna put them in the living room though, actually, under, I'll show you guys. It's just such an exciting place. I love it. There's one, that one's in Alpharetta, Roswell.
Atlanta.
Yeah, and then there's one in Atlanta that's actually
set up, isn't it?
It's a beautiful store. Yeah, it's actually full price stuff, but then in the back they have some outlet items. But I want to go there soon, but I'm not going anywhere near the city till this highway thing gets done. Because it's like right where we would go over, and I'm afraid.
It's probably Thanksgiving.
I know, I'm afraid. It's not that bad though. People are getting around it.
Yeah, well,
we could go around it. I mean, there's ways to get around it, but I don't even want to go. If I don't have
actually,
to, I'm not
going. There is ways to get around
we could go down 75.
And we can go in a helicopter.
Yeah, Brad really wants to take helicopter lessons, and I'm really against it. I don't care. I could care less. Brad, do what you want to do, but that really scares me.
I can get anywhere I want to go.
Yeah, if they got helicopter, Brad. If they've got helicopter landings.
Everywhere I'm going.
Where are you going with a helicopter pad?
Well, it remains to be seen.
Our neighborhood would throw us out. No big deal.
Just
throw a tarp over it to pretend like it's not there.
Mm-hmm.
Hold up our find. Isn't that cool?
It's a find.
It's such a find. Those are so expensive if you try to find like big blue and white like pots, or like put it behind the thing. Yeah. If you try to find like blue and white, put it behind the third seat in the back hatch. But, yeah. If you try to find blue and white like planters like that, because I was gonna sit my fig tree, you know, in something like that. So friggin' expensive, and they're so hard to find, like ones that don't look cheesy. Like, you know how some of the blue and white stuff looks cheesy, but that one looked like hand painted, like an antique. $24. Mm-hmm.
It's fun. The Casablanca banquet.
Do what?
Casablanca banquet.
What is that?
I have no idea.
Best place to find blue and white stuff is antique stores, consignment shops. Find like little pieces here and there, and they look better and they're cheaper. Because if, like Wisteria, that's the place that has the best blue and white that you can buy. That's like, you know, you can pretty much just buy it anytime, or if you need like certain pieces, like multiples of them. And I've bought those before, and they're a little expensive, but you can find really good deals at other places like that. Good morning, you guys. So I wanted to show you the things that I got yesterday. I forgot to do it when I got home. And I wanted to give you a little tip on my orchid. So let me show you what I got. All right, you guys. So this is the mirror. I think I showed you guys the mirror. And then these two. These are the other ones that I have. And they've been on my bookshelf. They've been in different places. And I wanted to show you this. We were looking for the ottoman to replace this. This one got all faded, and it's nothing bad. I'm gonna give it to someone that wants it, but or I'm thinking too, I can honestly maybe use it in one of our guest bedrooms. I think it would work. But I don't think I showed you guys how pretty it is up close. And this was only like $24. So excited. I'm gonna drop my fig tree in there. So I am really, really happy with that. And then I may do a different rug in here, because I'm thinking I'm going to move this one to the basement where our little game room is going to be. We put like this huge white fixture down there, and it looks like really industrial and pretty. So I don't know, I think I'm going to do that soon. And then I have an idea of what I want to do in here with the rug. This is one of my new-ish. I haven't worn it much lately. But it's been really cold. We got another cold snap this week. It's just been like, whatever. But anyways, this is another one of my L&M sweatshirts, and she'll embroider them with whatever. Well, I don't know if she'll embroider them with whatever. I've seen brunette, blonde, and redhead, but they're those Champion sweatshirts. And I really, really love this one. I think she has them in black and in burgundy. So I wanted to show you guys. Okay, so my orchid. When I talked about my orchid, you know, I bought it from the store and I wasn't really sure if I should repot it. I mean, I know I should repot it because when they come packed in that like really moss, like really like spongy moss, and it's not good to leave them in there because orchids like to have air around their roots, so they're good to be. So you're supposed to pot them in like really wood chippy mulch or potting mix, which you can get anywhere. I mean, I bought a bag of it the other day. But I've read that you're not supposed to repot them while they're flowering, and I kind of agree. I really want to like hold off. And you guys have given me so many great tips. Oh my gosh, when I showed this, a picture of this a few weeks ago, you guys have given me amazing, amazing tips. So I did have one that I had really good luck with a few years ago, and I think I blogged about it a couple times. And I know that when orchids stop flowering, that does not mean that they're dead. I actually cut that one back and had it bloom again successfully. But then I started doing something that's pretty popular. People say, you know, use the ice on the, you know, I get that. But I think that only works if you have maybe really mossy moss where your roots are staying in and maybe the ice isn't touching the roots. Because if you pot them correctly and there's like woody stuff, the roots will kind of come out and like feel around for the air a little bit, I guess. And you're not supposed to touch the ice to any part of the plant, so sometimes that can be hard. So I guess use the ice if you want to water that way, I don't know. But I like to just put a little bit of water. I think that works for me. But anyways, I started using that the second cycle of the plant, and it ended up, one of the roots got kind of burned because I would just throw it in on top of it, and I would kind of try to move it where it wasn't touching it, but it was hard because it was like a small, I think it's kind of, I mean, I think that might be a reason why it eventually died. But a big secret that I have done with mine, I have not watered it since I got it. I know you guys are gonna think I'm nuts. I haven't put ice in it, I haven't done anything. So they say you're supposed to water them like once a week or whatever, just a tiny bit. And that's why that's where the ice comes in, because it kind of controls that amount of water. But if you can just put a little trickle of water in there, I think it'll be fine. So my point was, I think the ice kind of burned the root. Like, I don't think that was good for it. But if you can get it like around the plant, then that's fine, like where it's not touching it. But then I don't think it's close enough, whatever. So here's what happened. So so when you buy them, like you always see them like at the grocery store, like at a florist or something, or like in a section of, I bought this one at Lowe's. And they're not like out in the garden center where they're being like hosed down and being like watered very regularly. I think that they have them packed in that really spongy, like damp moss, so that they don't have to water them, you know, so that you can just, they can be at the store and they'll last until someone, like some sucker buys them. But you know what I mean, and then they'll die later at home. But no, but I feel like you should repot them, because I don't think that's good for the roots. I think that can be bad too. But I really do think that overwatering is why a lot of people's die. Mine looks so good, and actually I have another bud coming up, and since I brought it home, another bloom has flowered. That has been, was it more than a couple weeks ago? I don't know, but every time I stick my finger in the moss, it still feels really damp, so I can't bring myself. In the next couple days, I might water it just a tiny bit, because it's definitely not as damp as it was, but definitely don't overwater them, because they don't like sitting in wet, you know, stuff. They just kind of get what they can. So I'm really trying to take care of this one. I sometimes will take it and move it back there. But here's what it looks like. Isn't it so pretty? And then I have a new little bud on the end. So it's just the prettiest orchid I've ever seen. I just really hope that I don't screw it up.
Mr. Bunny's gonna be here.
Bunnies? Mr. Bunnies. You wanna go see chickens? You say. Unk, unk, unk. Unk, unk, unk. All right, let's go see them.
See piggies?
Yeah, we're gonna see piggies. He's sleeping. Oh, there's more piggies over there.
Bye-bye.
Oh, you don't want to get close? You don't want to see them? Livy, you see your fishies? Say hi, fishies. What does the rooster say, Livy? Cock-a-doodle-doo. Cock-a-doodle-doo. He's a big pig. What do you think?
And big chicken.
And big chicken.
Bye-bye, piggy.
Bye-bye, piggy.
Baby piggy.
Look, the other piggy, the pink pig's awake. Look at him over there, Livy. The pink piggy's awake. Wanna go visit him?
Bye, chickens.
Bye,
Bye,
chick-
bye, chickens.
Bye-bye, chickens. Be very careful. Here's stuff over here. Oh, look, here comes a pink piggy. Look, he's coming to see you.
Bye, piggy.
He's coming to see you, Livy. Can you say hello, pig?
Hey, pig.
Hey, pig.
Oh, no, pig.
Hello, pig. Look, Livy, he's going night-night.
Want the ball?
Yeah, I don't know if they have the ball out here, but we'll see. You found it. All right, be very careful. Big hill. Say, Papa, found the basketball. Oh, boy.
Some hungry fish, isn't it?
Awesome, Livy. You're such a good fish eater.
Yeah.
Look, there's more. Good job.